Hey guys, today I'll be showing you my Speedroid tutorial for January of 2020. So yeah, Speedroids. If you're asking why haven't I posted anything new, because right now I'm doing some searches, buyouts of cards, from Ignition Assault and other things that I've been trying to obtain. But right now everything is spiking in price, so give me time to get the cards that I'm looking for, like for stuff in Ignition Assault. Things that I gotta get from Magical Heroes. No Dharma Edition, no Heroes, something else that I gotta get there for a friend of mine. What else? I got some extra deck monsters that I'm missing for a new deck that I'm building for you guys. But yeah, Speedroids is one of my favorite decks. I always loved how they play it because they just spam synchro summoning a lot. I don't like, the shooting Quasar thing that they do. Never did like it. I respect those who does that, for the shooting Quasar, synchrons, and all that stuff. I never did like that. Never did like that even when I was a kid. But when I saw Speedroids, I actually liked them because there were these, the little tops. I actually like the little tops. I remember the little tops. So yeah, I did my best to make what I had, because I am missing 2 copies of a card that I have to go to locals and get them. But I was saying, you know what, I'm gonna use something else to replace them, and I will tell you which cards you can replace for those 2 copies of that card. Yada yada. So yeah, let's get into the deck roll, shall we? So first off, we're running 3 copies of Speedroid Tank Torboard. He's one of the best ones. If you control a wind monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can choose this card. And summon a Speedroid tuner from your deck to the field. You can only special summon wind monsters for the rest of this turn, and you can only use Speedroid Tank Torboard's effect once per turn. One of the best ones, because people use the plays of Tank Torboard and Terror Top to go to a Dante a long time ago, but not anymore. I don't see them that much anymore. Then I run 2 copies of Speedroid Double Yo-Yo. I actually used to run this at 3. I bumped it out to 2 because I wanted to use the other card that was missing in the 2 copies. But this works. If this card's normal or special summon, you can special summon you can target a level 3 lower Speedroid monster in your graveyard and special summon it, which is really good. He can help you bring out any of your tuner monsters back, or take a Torboard from the graveyard, so you can easily special summon them there. The next 2 copies, we're running 2 copies of Duke. He's a tuner. He's really good. You can banish this card from your graveyard. You can special summon 1 Speedroid tuner monster from your graveyard or hand, and it's really good. Overall, you can only use this effect once per turn, which is really nice. Then the one-offs, we're running with a 1 Speedroid Horse Stilt. This is the copy that I was talking about. I want to run this at 3, but I don't have the other 2 copies. I will get them next time when I go to my locals. Overall, right now I can. What Horse Stilt does is that when this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 lower Speedroid monster from your hand to the field, which is so you can easily do a synchro summon overall. Sorry. And during the turn that this card was sent, except the turn that was sent, the saying, your next turn, you can banish this and send 1 Speedroid monster from your from your deck to your graveyard. Do apologize. Then obviously the 1 Speedroid Tower Top. Why is that 1? You can if this card's normal special summon, you can add 1 Speedroid monster from your deck to your hand. Then the 1 Speedroid 3-Eye Dice. This is a really good tuner monster. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Negate the next attack that turn from a monster your opponent controls. This is a quick effect. The 1 Red-Eye Dice. When this guy's normal special summon, you can target 1 Speedroid monster, and you can change his level from 1 to 6, which is really nice, until the rest of this turn, and you can easily go for another synchro summon really easily. The 1 Magnet, I might actually cut this guy so I can put the second horse still overall. What it does is, if this card cannot be synchro material for a synchro summon, by its own effect during your main phase. If this card is normal or special, you can target one monster your opponent controls, and you can immediately synchro summon with that monster overall. It's good because it reminds me of Battle Ball, but it depends on how I run that guy. He didn't have that much of a restriction, but this one is it does until I can get the another horse still. I will take him out. Then we got the one Speedroid Gun Prize. You saw this guy in my Battle Wasp deck profile, if you recall. This guy is really good. Basically, if you take any damage, you can special summon that card, and you can immediately synchro summon during the battle phase, and it's really good. And he's a level 1 tuner, which is really nice. So that's pretty much it for the Speedroids. Sorry for the cough. I don't know what's going on to me. Ugh. That's pretty much it for the Speedroids. Now for the other stuff that I'm running, like engines wise, we are running the Wind Witch engine. We're running 2 Ice Bells, 1 Glass Bell, and 1 Snow Bell. So easily that's what I'm doing. I've been running in this deck. I used to run this at 3, 2, 1, and 2. I cut those off, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna put a small engine of it. If I got this, I go for the Crystal Wing play, or whatever play I can do, which is really nice. Then we got the Sidekick package, which we got 3 trackers and 1 wheeler. I like this ratio way better. Wheeler at 1 and tracker the yo-yo guy. I don't know. I forget his name. Blah, 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 at 3, which is really good. I like this guy a lot because if you run a lot of level 3s, and you can easily go to synchro summoning, which is really nice. I actually love it, and these guys will bump up your synchro monster's attack non-stop. Which is really nice. I actually like it. This is still my Psyche Wheeler from the sneak peek from Savage Strike, I think. Was it Savage Strike? I think it was Savage Strike that I got this. I don't remember. I gotta check this again. But I still have this guy. I thought I sold it to a friend of mine, and no, I still had it all the time. Who knew? Who knew that card would be useful in the ring of the day? Then for the spells, we're running 3 speed recovery. I remember how of a bitch this card was to get when I was, trying to make Speedroid when, the Link format wasn't here, in the Pendulum format. It's your Monster Reborn for your Speedroids. You can try 1 Speedroid monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And special summon it during the main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can manage this card and target 1 Speedroid monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, which is really nice, so you can recur with your Speedroid monsters. Then the new spell we got is Speed Lift. Now one of them is in Spanish, Velocivision. I don't know. But this is a really good spell. So it says here, if you control exactly 1 tuner monster and no other monster, just exactly 1 tuner monster, you can special summon a level 4 lower Speedroid monster from your deck to the field. Neither player can activate cards or effects when that monster is special summoned. So basically, you can't summon a warning, you can't negate its summon. So it's basically a super polys effect right there. And it's a quick effect. It's a quick play, which is okay. I never use it at quick play, but it's good. Now for the 2 ups, we're running 2 mini removals because basically they're all machined monsters, and you need a little bit of a boost sometimes. Double Twin, double Kobai. Then we're running the 1 emergency teleporter because we're running a psychic package, and this is really good. I've used it a couple of times, and it does phenomenal. That sounded gay. Sorry. The 1 for 1. The 1 Monster Reborn, so we can, bring out your stuff. Obviously, the 1 for 1 is that you can send any of your Speedroids, especially when any of the level 1 Speedroids. It's really nice. And then we got the 1 Foolish Bear, so we can dump them out. Then the only trap cards that we're running, and I think everybody's gonna hate me for this, is 3 Summon Strike. No! I can hear the screams of people like, why 3 strikes? Then use something else. Use lost win. Use warning. Whatever you want. Stop yelling or complaining because you complain. I don't care if you complain. I know some give me pointers. I love you guys who give me pointers. But those people that complain, stop complaining and use something else. Lost win, warning, mirror force, whatever you want, whatever you want. But this is actually way better because you negate the summon and the effect on the monster, which is pretty simple. Simple enough. That's pretty much it for the spells and trap cards. Now for the extra deck. Now this is where the fun begins. So we're running 2 copies of High Speedroid Rubber Band. This is a really good Link monster. And I can't believe this card is $1. $1, bruh. It reads, during your main phase, you can immediately do an additional normal summon for a win monster, which is really nice. I love that. And the other effect is that you can banish 1 win synchro monster from your extra deck, and you can take 2 speedrun monsters that create the same equal level of that synchro monster. Basically, if it's a level 7, a level 4, and a level 3. Your opponent randomly chooses one of them to your hand, and the other one goes to the graveyard. So basically, he can help you or not help you. It's really good, and you can use one of these effects once per turn. Yada yada yada. Then we're running the 1 High Speedroid Chambara because it's Chambara. The 1 Stardust Charge Warrior because Charge Warrior. Dawn Dragster because you can make him. And I've done them. It's really good. The 1 Cyber's Quantum Dragon because you can make him. The Wind Witch Winterbell because you can make them. Now the new card that I put, which this will be in a lot of synchro decks, is the 1 Win Pegasus Ignister, the new card that came in the Ignition Assault. I got in my sneak preview. I got 2 of them, which I'm happy with because this card is really good. Basically, it's a Mystique and it's a Compulse. I know, that's really good. And it's a level 7 generic synchro monster. So it requires 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monster, so a level 7 monster. It reads, during your main phase, you can destroy a spell or tracker your opponent controls, those in target, up to the number of Ignister monsters you control, including him. Doesn't say others. It doesn't say others. If another card you control will be destroyed by battle or by card effects of your opponents. If this card is in the field or in the graveyard, you can banish it, and then you can target one of your opponent's cards, shuffle it into the deck. That's pretty much it. A really good monster. I gotta say. Good monster. I made it good. Then we got the 1 Clear Wing Fast Dragon. I'm glad that I got this because, the Shonen Jump one was really expensive. Then we're running 2 copies of Clear Wing Synchro. Obviously, I banished the 2nd Clear Wing so I can do some incursions with the Link monster. But, sometimes, you need the 2nd Clear Wing for something else overall. Then the new guy, which is High Speedroid Kite Drake. You've seen this guy in my my other deck, which is the Battle Box deck. I love that deck, to death. Then we got the 1 Stardust Dragon, obviously, and this is the Ultra Art, which I actually like the Ultra Arts. I have the original one from the booster box. I think was the super rare, I think, at the moment when I was, all that stuff. And then we're running 2 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragons because it's Crystal Wing. This is the original from Shining Victories. This is the Battles of Legends, if I'm correct. Is it Battles of Legends? No, this is Dual Power. Dual Power. Dual Power was it? Yeah, Dual Power. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I wish I had the other second rep, but I don't have it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the deck profile. That's pretty much it for the extra deck. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I actually did enjoy this a lot than I thought. Sorry for the cough. I don't know what's going on. I might catch a cold or something. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. If you have any opinions or options for this deck, just let me know. I tested it out. It's fun. It does some good plays. It does some good boards. Obviously, it loses a lot from, against, things like Nibiru, Ash, a couple of things. But having fun with this deck, oof. I'm gonna say it again. Oof. I love it. I actually do. If it's a really good deck, just like the Heavy Samurai deck. It's a fun deck. Obviously, if you don't have the money for the strikes, well, you can swap them out for, Lost Winds, Mirror Forces, stuff like that. Something that could do disruption in your opponent's turn, because that doesn't have in the back row. Not like Heavy Samurai's that it has all its monsters having a recursion against your opponent in his turn. But yeah. What I was gonna say. So yeah, guys. Go try test it out. I actually, if you like to test it out and you have some changes to it, hey guys, that's good for you. No hand traps in this deck because this deck does not work with hand traps. I tested out with Ash Blossom. I tested out with Ghost Ogre. I tested out with Effect Relay. I tested out with many of the hand traps. They don't work overall because you're trying to special summon a lot of monsters at the same time. Plus, you're doing a lot of search, and you do not want to open up with you do not want to draw a hand trap all the times in general, because it will break you not seeing a Speedroid or a Wind Witch or a Psychic that you need overall. So yeah. But that's pretty much it, guys. So comment, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want. If you didn't like the video, hey, go fudge yourself. Go do your shit. Bye.